Outreach class today. We're learning about different types of art, like oil pastel, gradient, and mixing. I definitely look forward to do something fun like art.
What I love about watching children engage with art is you can see their brilliance in lots of different ways. Children that might not be shining academically shine in the arts way, and they find their niche.
I see them sharing pride, I see them building relationships, because some of them are trying this for the first time together, which takes a lot of vulnerability, and it takes a lot of vulnerability to create in front of others.
What we're able to do with our program and the SEL integration is really build confident artists and confident leaders for their community too, like being able to speak up on causes and issues that are important to them, how the art projects that they work with like aligns to art history, to artists that are creating now and living now.
I'm pretty proud because I know that I used to try to be an artist, but I had no training, and some of my art would be not very good. But with this art class, it's improved me a lot, and I'm proud of myself because my art's better.
We created the VAPA Foundation in 2017 because I think it has become apparent over many decades that the school system is just never going to have the kind of funding we need to do the job we really want to do with arts education. I think that the dreams of so many people for so many years to really provide a profound arts education for all kids in San Diego Unified School District, we're on the way to doing that. And I think it's going to just open doors up for so many kids that just haven't had access to those experiences. And we know it's going to spark creativity, it's going to spark joy, it's going to be that thing that inspires them to, it may not be a career in the arts, but it's going to be that thing that builds the confidence and the resiliency in whatever that they choose to do. It's going to make them better humans, and it's going to make our community stronger.
Russ Sterling contacted me and said, hey, you know, there's money from the VAPA Foundation, would you like to partner with us? And I said, yes, and can we get Outreach? And it was a perfect way to bring Outreach back to my school because we couldn't afford to pay for it out of our school funds. So the VAPA Foundation, thank you, because what you just saw in the classroom would not have happened had we not partnered with the VAPA Foundation.
What we can bring in with the community and our partners like Outreach is that we can provide schools and communities with really in-depth, meaningful programs. So Outreach comes into Florence, they're once a week for 10 weeks, and they provide kids with a really in-depth, meaningful arts program.
What's important about our collaboration with the VAPA Foundation is being able to work with schools directly in this way, to being able to figure out which schools are still having a hard time getting a designated art teacher at their site.
We want to make sure that in this amazing city that is just chock full of arts everywhere, Balboa Park and the theaters and all, like, if you're a kid growing up in the city, you ought to have access to that. You ought to know what's going on. You ought to be able to experience it. And so when you become an adult in this city, that you know what's out there and that you're a part of it. And so that is one reason the VAPA Foundation started. We want to make sure that our students had the most amazing experiences possible in arts. And the district was just never, ever going to be able to do that without the partnership. And at the end of the day, it takes a village. We need everyone to support this. And I think what's also great about San Diego is people understand the value of arts and they want kids to have it. So the VAPA Foundation is the conduit to make sure that that can happen.
Having a community partnership fills in the gaps that as a school budget we can't provide. Our school budgets are going down every year. This particular school year we are about $40,000 less than we have been. For this upcoming school year we have a budget of about $100,000 for everything. So without partnerships with communities such as the VAPA Foundation, I would not be able to afford to bring such a wonderful program to my students.
I think Outreach is a really good program, and I hope a bunch more kids get to experience the program.